What's going on, YouTube? It is SuperDude back here in the Fortress of Broitude with all my super friends on my channel. That is a thing up there. There's a clothes hanger. It's not a spider. Spider web, you weirdos. Alright. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to talk about something very specific. But first, up in the sky, is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it a wrestling video game company making a actual wrestler, the DLC pre-order bonus for a wrestling game? Wrestling.
You said wrestling.
Have I said wrestling enough? Wrestling. Oh, yeah, that's what this video is about. So as you see by the title of this video, I am talking about the WWE 2K17 pre-order bonus. Now, if you don't want to know who it is, if you haven't heard who it is, first of all, if you haven't heard who it is, you are obviously not a fan of wrestling in the slightest bit, or go on any wrestling websites or any wrestling Twitter or anything like that, because it's all over the place. But if you are the one person watching this YouTube video from a cave in Calcutta with no video reception and nothing on the internet other than YouTube, thank you for watching, first of all. Thank you for coming to me from your cave. Yeah, this is my man cave, the Fortress of Broitude. Thank you for coming to me from yours. Mine's probably cleaner than yours, actually, maybe half and half. But anyway, if you don't want to know, or you don't know, and you don't want it ruined for you, just don't watch this. Why'd you click it? Why did you click it? If you don't want to know, if you want to find out on your own, why did you click my video? Thank you for clicking, but why did you? So, you had the chance to, I'm giving you the chance to leave, I'm giving you the chance to leave, I'm going to hum this song for no reason. Humming my song, I'm happy. Yeah, hummed that for no reason. There was no reason behind it whatsoever. None at all. Nope. Okay, you had your chance. That was your spoiler warning. This isn't even further spoiler warning, just a little bit, because I don't want this juicy piece of news ruined for you. So, for those of you who watch my videos and you saw my reaction to the 2K16 pre-order bonus, Schwarzenegger. I'm not gonna rant about that. I've already done it. I've already got that anger out, even though it's still deep in my soul. I can't change it, so I'm just moving on from it. But they redeemed themselves with this. Now, I mentioned to a couple of friends of mine who I would have wanted the 2K17 pre-order to be, and I don't think this guy ever came up in my thoughts, in my ideas. I thought it would have been the Hardy Boys had they signed the dotted line, but they clearly haven't yet. They clearly not got their head on straight yet. Come on, boys, get it back together. I thought the pre-order bonus could maybe be Edge. I thought the pre-order, that would be cool. Let there be a rated R edition, not an actual rated R edition, but a rated R superstar edition of 2K17. I'd buy it. Put a free Edge t-shirt in there. Heck yeah, let's do that. Super idea. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. He who shall not be named is right beside me. That's why I keep laughing every time he looks at me when I do something weird. And he's playing a game that I'm not going to talk about yet. Anyway. It wasn't the Dudley Boys like I predicted. It wasn't a big, like, oh, well, no, it was big, but it wasn't who I was afraid it was going to be. It wasn't Shaquille O'Neal. It wasn't someone stupid like that. It wasn't it wasn't John Cena's t-shirt from the 2006. No. It wasn't none of that. It was anything dumb that they could have avoided. They avoided. Anything stupid they could have done, they didn't do. Instead, what we got were a series of, and I'm going to build the anticipation because I'm going to talk about the video reveal trailer, and then you'll find out who it is once I get to the part where they reveal who it is in the trailer. But what we got were a series of YouTube posts, or not YouTube, excuse me, I'm talking about myself here. We got a bunch of Twitter posts and WWE.com pictures of this big metal door. Just big metal. Heavy. And apparently, you can't blow it open with dynamite because it's just, you can't open it with, or excuse me, let me rephrase that. You can't open it with anything but dynamite. This is why I need editing. It was an incredibly done. You see a bunch of police officers, like backwoods redneck sheriff types, driving into a wooded area, and they come upon the door that WWE has posted that everybody assumed was a Bray Wyatt return. That's what everybody thought this door posting meant, of hatched when the door opened and all that. They thought it was a Bray Wyatt posting. They thought it was, or Bray Wyatt returning. They thought it was John Cena returning. They thought it was a Sting rising from retirement, which, no, he's not. I'm sorry, no. They thought it was all sorts of a repackaging of this guy or that guy. I heard it was. I heard the theory that it was a Finn Balor debut idea, which that would have been decent, but no, it was part of the hype for 2K17 DLC pre-order reveal. Which, as I mentioned, the video starts off with a bunch of, oh, very cool. He's got very cool armor on there. Excuse me. And there was a bunch of police officer types, sheriffs-looking individuals who drive into the woods and see big heavy metal door that we're just going to call big heavy metal door. And they sort of march in this sort of rhythmic beat to this door. And you're looking at it like, oh, they're coming to arrest someone. And then the main, I'm going to say whoever he was gives the order to blow the door wide open. And they blow the door wide open to reveal. Goldberg. Yes. Yes. Dawning of a better day for wrestling games. Goldberg, the machine, the wrecking ball of WCW, the undefeated streak that lasted longer than any wrestler in WCW history. Goldberg, the man monster Goldberg, the superstar who speared everyone into oblivion Goldberg, the one of the two competitors in the worst WrestleMania match in a long time, Goldberg. Yeah, I'm talking about the Brock Lesnar match. I like Brock Lesnar a lot, and that match was awful. But maybe it won't be if they do it again. But the trailer continues. These police officer, sheriffs, whatever they are, they march from the door, and they're taking Goldberg's in there doing his classic Goldberg entrance with the steam coming out of him, out of his nose, and then he does the whole, like, marching with security guards to the, instead of marching from the back to wherever he's going, he marches from the back to, or from the door to the, whatever, and they get him in the vehicle, and they're driving away. And then you see, it says, play as Goldberg. 2K17. And then, this is what everyone's freaking out about. Not only is Goldberg announced as 2K17 pre-order, thank God we're not getting another not wrestler person, but if you paid close enough attention to the video like I didn't the first time, I saw it the second time, Goldberg is apparently being escorted into Suplex City. Do you know what that means? Of course you don't know what that means. What that means is Goldberg is being escorted into the residence of Suplex City. The only person I know who lives in Suplex City? Brock Lesnar. Could this be more than just a trailer? Could this be the sort of dawning of a new day? New day rocks. Could this be the dawning of a new day and the chance for a Goldberg-Lesnar actual good match, actual dream match, part 2? Well, if it does happen, we know there won't be any wonky Stone Cold officiating, so both men aren't going to get stunnered at the end of this thing. Not in this day and age. They'll probably get an attitude adjustment from John Cena, if anything. There will be... If this is Goldberg's return to the company as well as the announcement, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. That's what everybody's hoping, got their fingers crossed for. But I am going to give my thoughts and reactions about Goldberg being the pre-order bonus. Thank you, 2K developers or whoever made this possible. Thank you. Like I said, all of you saw how hated it was by me whenever Arnold Schwarzenegger of all people are pre-order bonus in a wrestling game. And I did say that if there was another wonky pre-order bonus that I was not going to buy this game because I just can't handle it. But thankfully Goldberg came and saved my hopes and dreams for 2K17. My initial reaction, what? Where Goldberg? Goldberg. And he's older, but he looks Goldberg. Like, he doesn't look, he doesn't look like Ultimate Warrior trying to be Ultimate Warrior, but clearly not Ultimate Warrior. He looks Goldberg being Goldberg, that is clearly Goldberg. He looks like Goldberg ate Goldberg and became even more Goldberg, if that's even possible. What I'm saying is he still looks like he can jackhammer every person in the nursing home and do massive damage to your grandfather, grandmother, grandpappy, grandmammy, your Mimo and Peepaw, maybe, from certain parts of the world. Your grandmother and grandfather, depending on where you're at. Anyway, that went on too long. I'm excited that it's Goldberg. Would I have chosen Goldberg personally? Like, if they put a list of people in front of me, would I have chosen Goldberg? No. He would have probably been like 5th or 6th down on my list of people who I would have chosen to put in as a pre-order bonus. Who would I have liked to see as a pre-order bonus? The Dudley Boys would be different. Anybody from NXT who's just debuting, like, who's clearly not going to be on the main roster of the game. Austin Aries, for example. Bobby Roode. Eric Young. It's people like that. Ultimo Dragon I would have done somewhere out of nowhere. Let it be a wrestler, because obviously, but let it be someone out of nowhere, much like Goldberg. But I mean someone way out of nowhere, like way out of left field. Who would be way out of left field? Well, the only persons way out of left field, one of them is never going to be in a WWE thing again ever, because apparently WWE has a problem with Wolverines that are rabid. You know what I'm talking about. But the other person, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero would have been a cool pre-order bonus to have. But I wish I would have recorded this video at the top of my hype for this subject, but my camera here died, so there's that. And I saw a little red light earlier, so I don't even know if I'm still recording this or if I'm just talking to myself. But I'm just going to hope that I'm recording. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do the whole thing over again. But yeah, thank you, Goldberg, for coming back to save 2K17. Thank you. Thank you. Now, 2K, don't mess this up by putting in a crap roster. Don't mess this up by putting in a crap roster. Please. Last year, your roster was crap. Aside from a few good, obvious inclusions, your roster was crap. Your roster was awful. I hate your roster from last year. Fix it. You have the technology. It's called NXT. Learn from it. Now, what am I going to be talking about coming up? Well, I'm going to be doing my discussion of some cool things that are happening with wrestling. I'm going to be doing my discussions on who I want to see in 2K17. It will be mostly people from 2K16 that I didn't get to see. So, prepare yourselves. A lot of the names aren't going to change. Some have been replaced. Oh, what? Excuse me. And some are changed completely. Now, I'm also going to be doing game reviews. I'm not going to be playing the game while I review it, but I'm going to be talking about new games and reviewing them. I believe I've done this over and over with Mortal Kombat. I think that's the first and only one I've done it with, but I'm going to be doing different games. I'm going to be doing one that's vaguely similar to something you may have played on a Nintendo 64. I'm going to be playing a game that is not Light Souls, I'll say. Light Souls. Definitely not light. Anything about this game, not light. And I will be playing a game about a bunch of hoodlums fighting in the street. I will be reviewing a game about hoodlums fighting in the street. And if you don't know what that game is, then you don't play games. I'll be doing movie reviews, talking about some movies and things of that nature. I intend to do it with Captain America when it comes out on DVD. I intend to do it with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze. Teenage Mutant TMNT 2 Out of the Shadow. Out of the Shadow. The one that has Arrow Jones in it. Casey Queen, Oliver Jones, that guy. And I might do it with X-Men Apocalypse if I so choose to watch that. But there's more coming up for me. I have 4 days off this week from work, so if this conflabbed thing will charge and hold a charge for dear life, I will do more videos for you that way. But I'm impressed with this DLC pick. I can't wait to see the roster reveals. I can't wait to see who makes the cover, because right now we have a placeholder cover and a placeholder date. And yes, Goldberg has saved the pre-order bonus for wrestling, for me at least. So leave your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Is Goldberg gonna be the reason you buy this game, or is he gonna be the reason you don't buy this game? Leave me your thoughts in your comments, or in the comments, excuse me. Leave your comments. Some of them will probably be hateful because it's YouTube. I'm used to it. But yeah, and what would you have me review next? Like, what would you want me to see? I know I said I would review whatever movie you guys asked about, but I didn't either A, I haven't done enough research on both of those movies because I tried to write reviews for them and they didn't go out so good. They didn't come out so good. Or B, I'm just going to give it a little more time and see who votes in first. I haven't gotten any yet. It's lame to say, but I haven't. But I am looking forward to hearing from you. So if in a couple weeks there hasn't been any ultimate decision, I will make a decision on what I will be reviewing first. Probably decided via coin flip. A couple of games that I'm going to be doing reviews on. You'll see soon. And yeah, that is it for this video, though, guys. And as always, I'm SuperDude. You guys have been super friends from the Fortress of Broitude. Until we meet again, and up, and away, and away.